Hello YouTube Infinite Magicraid community, Gandalf here. So we have the new Sagacity Alliance heroes that have just dropped. Probably the biggest question on everyone's mind is should I summon on this banner or not? And I'm going to try to answer this question for you in less than 5 minutes. So first of all, I think it's important to understand what mechanic this new faction brings into the game. Um, this faction together. Uh, Uh, they basically come in with a brand new mechanic called parry. So when your heroes are in battle, you will see additional bar underneath. And sometimes, whenever they cast spells, it scales off this and uses the scality value. Using the stance values. Sometimes when they get hit by the target, every time they take damage, they lose a certain amount. So it's not like the more damage they take, or they'll get hit, they'll lose more stance value that way. And when they are out of stance value, they might not be able to um, they might not be able to cast that particular spell that turn. But then if they are already in broken stance status at the beginning of the turn, they will restore that to full. Some certain skills require them to be in the stance value the whole time. So for example, uh, Indra here, if you get him into broken stance while he's trying to cast the trials, it interrupts his trial and prevents his damage from happening. So there are pros and cons to having this additional mechanic in place. Um, right now, I think the other thing you want to be mindful of is they bring in something called internal injury. So internal injury is an additional type of dot that is added into the game. So far, from any of all of the heroes that are introduced so far, it's not easy to stack up to 10 with just one hero or two. Even if you fully stack it, I do believe bleed is still better in a single target instance. And from a poison perspective, you do get more damage reduction out of poison. So here it's just against heroes that don't have stance, they take additional uh, damage. But even the additional damage at 150% a stack, it's still sort of a meh compared to HB burn as the primary option for damage. So where does that leave us? Well, what I can tell you right now is all five of these heroes are not game changing on its own. It's not gonna be, your S tier, top tier in the meta. So that's where I leave it. So here are some of the reasons why you don't want to summon this banner. One, they're not uh, game breaking. The amount of synergy they have with other heroes is not as much unless you have just running a team fully based on Sega City, and we have to wait until some other heroes that come out. Um, the another reason why you probably don't want to summon beyond, the usual get one pity, finish your quest summons. I still recommend you summon, like in terms of spending about maybe 150 or whatever your pity amount is to finish your summoning quest. When you go to your summoning quest every 2 weeks. Doesn't matter how good the banner is. You should always complete the regular wish goals because that's a great source of getting 2 scrolls, and it's definitely worth it. And it's good to pick up some food as well for your heroes to ascend them. But in terms of just your regular going beyond your banner, those are kind of not the consideration. The other consideration why you don't want to summon on it is limited heroes. That's the only mechanism for you to get it for free to play, and you need a pity of 10. So you do want to stash up a huge amount like this. Like this will probably get me 2 pities, so probably uh, 20 copies. So 20 pities probably helping me guarantee me two. Uh, Actually, this doesn't even guarantee me uh, like it should. I should get 20 pities out of this, but it's possible I won't. So this is only 2 copies of limited heroes. So think about the amount you have to save if you want to get limited heroes guaranteed on the regular banner. So usually wait for those to come around for the limited heroes that you need, especially a free-to-play player. So here are some of the reasons why you do want to summon. One, they do bring in a brand new aura. So when we look at the aura, there is a new aura that's introduced, Surging Force. So this requires you to to go to need the number 12, which only comes from the new faction. And when the battle starts, you get a ridiculous amount of mastery. And it's double increase this to 150's original effect when they get shield, and can be triggered repeatedly. This is super powerful for dot damage healers. So if you want to start farming these and not buying these, you definitely want to be building up your faction team. And if we actually look at this banner, you got 3 solid damage dealers. Indra can actually scale off pretty decent against the HP of the enemy, so really good single target. Moshi is a great wave clearer, being able to kill people and refresh it and just go and just destroy enemies one at a time and repeat. So it's a very good wave clearing from that perspective. There's some CC coming in from Diemu, and Diemu also provides the speed up and consolidation. You have also attack down from Anaru. So basically, if you can get all 5 heroes, you have like almost a very solid faction team that can help you push past 12. So if you're a whale and you're near end of game content, um, try to summon, get 4 of the heroes you need. Pick up your special selection chest here so that you can pick up the missing one, and then you can eye probably the rest. Again, I think summoning, unless you have a lot stocked up, great way to get your faction team going and farm for those auras. That's probably the number one reason. The number two reason is if you're at that stage in the game and you don't have Agatha E3 like myself, um, getting another 60 points or 75 points here easily will help you get your next Agatha. Or if you're a super Kraken, you're aiming for the 105 exclusive 4. Now there's actually enough points. You can go to a total of 1080, 1080 for that final for that fourth copy if you're going for Agatha E4 down here. E4 is here. So um, not exactly. I guess yeah. The Countess gets so straight up 30% health reduction to the enemy. Um, so yeah, those are kind of pros cons. Sorry, it took more than 5 minutes, but hopefully that helps you with your decision today. I will be doing a lot of sums tonight. Hopefully, as long as my little one doesn't ruin my plans like it did last night. But hopefully, I'll be able to get the big, massive summon videos out for you in short order. And I'll catch you next time in my videos. Gandalf out.